Hey guys, welcome to another of Shawn Linton. You would say this ain't just no ordinary show. This is thought provoking, this is a bubbling, this is a topic, we ain't playing. You know what I'm trying to say? We're not playing. And we've got no intention to play. Playing days are over. And we are gonna possess our possession. You see, those may be big words to some people are not familiar, but being possession, you got a lot of people just living loose, living without possessing any ownership, free agent. Now we're going to forget that, and what we're talking about now is going to possess it. I want to talk about today empowerment of our young people. Empowerment. I'm going to meet shortly with some young people in Derby, Chester Green, just to talk about their thoughts of living, working, and empowerment, and how they would like to see Derby develop with young people. When I was in London, there was a whole lot of projects and activities and volunteers and institution organization that actually promote the growth and prosperity of young people. We do understand that the budget have got is cuts, and the budget have got is issues, like everywhere else. But one of the things that we can never forget is that within any institution, the teaching system within any major system, the important system there is the teaching system. If we ever forget that the teaching system, whether it's in the home, it's in the community, it's in the school, it's in the whatever system it is, the teaching educational system is the most important, because you see, for everything that comes out, it comes out of the teaching. It comes out of it. It comes out of it. It's like Mother Nature. Everything comes out of Mother Nature. Mother Nature, the law of Mother Nature, right? Capture the whole life force. So oxygen, helium, psyllium, beryllium, carbohydrate, all of that, atoms, all of that is controlled by this major law that is called Mother Nature. So you see, out of the teaching institution or the teaching system, or system come the systems of the world's control, or the world's market, or the world's corporation, or whatever we say. But we have to get back our focus to educate our young people, to take an interest in our young people, to talk to our young people, to know what is important. I see people laugh at people's business. I see people nowadays, especially in the United Kingdom, it's a disgrace. It's a shame. Sometimes I close my eyes and I swear to God I'm in a third world country, because the action and behavior of people living into this country in the 21st century in the United Kingdom of the modern society of Great Britain, it's like you're living in some far forgotten dark ages that the sun don't even shine. You know. But we have to get, and by that I don't mean having a car, I don't mean having electricity, I don't mean having a job, I don't mean wearing Armani or Versace or the latest lick, I don't mean flashing diamonds and pearls, and I don't mean having Sky or Instagram. That's not what I mean. What I mean is the common courtesy, is the commonness. It's having the basis of morality, of ethics, of good morning, good evening, I'm sorry, that does not concern me. Correct your, that is what we're trying to say, whereby we get that sort of community value, that sort of love and compassion that is demonstrated. And if you say this, people say, but it is there, and they're quick to defend, because we are that sort of people to quick defend. But I do believe it is important for us to recognize before we correct. I do live into a community of Derby, Chester Green, that it is, people are very only people. I like the people. I love the people. I get on with the people. I wouldn't change them for the world. I talk about them to people globally. I've been living in this community for many years, and I have worked in a lot of projects, but I am more involved, and this is what I enjoy doing: saying good morning, hello, and talking to people. We have to get back to the basics of life. And one of the major concern is obviously to care for the elderly. Got to respect them. Help off the bus. Give a seat off the bus. Stop pedestrian crossing. If you see somebody struggling, help them across the road. Just these good morning, good evening. Help somebody with their shopping. Help somebody that is expecting a baby. And these sort of things. If you see a theft, you call the police. Let the police know everything that is going down. If you can help it. I don't care if anybody wants to call the informer, but it's the police that is the service here. We understand the police aren't perfect, but we have got no other system to depend on but them. So we've got to work with what we have and try to perfect it that way. That's the only way about it, you see. Help the NHS, help the system to make the world, the country, a better place. Now, by doing so, we do understand that when we try to educate our children in knowing how to be morally correct and how to understand what is right and what is wrong, and to understand what's on TV is on TV. That is just a soap. That is just magazine. Don't take that seriously. Go to school, take a lesson in, get a skill, get an education, help, and focus on your focus and try and make a name for yourself, make a mark for yourself, do something constructive, do something that will lift, not to be proud and to knock your chest like Ivan the Evil, but to do something remarkable and to leave something very, very lasting, conscious, something that dig in the foundation that will cement for all times. You see, that's what we want to encourage our young people. I'm going to have a lot of meetings around Derby and within the community and outside the community, talking to young people, encourage young people, hearing their point, hearing their perspective, try to encourage them in the goal that they want to become. You see, we got to realize that people on TV are just people like yourself. And if you want to get there, try and work it. So we are here to encourage people to reach for your goal. Don't listen to nobody. Not because you ain't get there, that doesn't mean that I don't get there. Don't listen to nobody. You got dream killers, and you got haters, and you got vision and destroyer. You see, so I want to encourage you to realize this for yourself. That only you can stop you. Only you can prevent you. Only you can block you. You need to realize this, that you don't need to fight nobody but yourself. Fight your mind to get up in the morning. Fight your will to get to the books. Fight your faith to position yourself to shoot like an arrow, directing to its target, and miss not until it gets there. Never give up. Never give up your dreams. Never. Reach for the stars. Reach for the sun. Reach for the eyes of the eyes of the eyes. And make posterity. And I close by this word by giving it interpretation of posterity. It means generation. Not just you. But it's a generation of generation. So you came out and your children, you've set the mark forever. We are empowering our generation that perfection is not by you not making mistakes. It's by you learning from them and going and never stop. Careful who you trust. Be careful who you tell your dream to. But never give up. No matter what. Take care.